Welcome back to the Roblox Battlebot Championship Series, which is hosted on the ZuggyJ Central Discord server linked in the description. Today we have a matchup between a rookie in Indigo, driven by Sizzle, and the team captain of the Battlebots Bureau, that is Jimbrony, driven by Battlebot. Two exciting Battlebots that can really pack a big punch and are very mobile within the arena. I'm excited to see what their strategies are against each other today, but it's going to be a good one. Team standings are close. Both of these guys are going to need the points in this one to help out their teams, especially Battlebot because he is the team captain. There goes the mini-bot for Indigo. That is Azul. Now kind of gets him pinned in the corner. Opportunity early here to do some damage. Indigo getting his opponent stuck in the corner. Battlebot trying to drive Jimbrony off of it, and does so with a big hit back onto Indigo. Gets him on his side. He's able to flip back up, get back on his wheels, and the fight will continue as we are almost to 30 seconds in this match. And Indigo's on his side. Referees are counting him down currently.
9,
and we'll see if he can get himself back up
7,
onto his wheels. And
6.
It looks like he's going to be able to. Big hit. They go in on each other. And Jimbrony's out of the arena. And Indigo is going to win Game 1 in upset fashion with an early out of the arena ring out. Well, as we now move into Game 2, it's a good time to remind you that Jimbrony is an experienced driver, 14-7 overall record in his history, winning MBIT 2 in an older version of this year Battlebot. Sizzle goes way up in the air. Indigo lands back in the arena, and he's able to continue on with the fight. That was an early big shot from Jimbrony, not taking losing Game 1 kindly here as they're going in. He's up in the air. Will he land back in? Yes, he's back in the arena, and both of them are able to get back on their wheels, and the fight will continue. High flying action early on in this fight, and let's see if they can maybe calm things down now as we get to the 30-second mark. And now those ring outs are able to count. As you can see, Sizzle has that mini-bot. He's used it a little bit throughout this fight. We'll see if it actually plays a role later on. Mini-bot still trying to find their place here in RBCS as Indigo goes across the arena. Jimbrony pops up on his back, able to self-right, and the fight will continue onwards. But yeah, mini-bots have not really found much success in this series, but Aqua seems to be a pretty good one. So we'll see if he's able to make it work throughout, not Aqua, Azul, sorry, make it work here. As both the bots have done more knockback to each other than they actually have damage so far, which isn't a terrible thing. High-flying action is what we love here in RBCS. But we'll see if these guys can keep it in the arena for this fight and see if we can actually have a normal knockout. As Indigo's up in the air, he's on the wall, and he falls back into the arena. How is he still alive? That would have been a ring out for sure last season, but those new walls are a little bit higher. He's able to hang off of it, fall back into the arena, and avoid going into the box. You got to be lucky to be good as Bubblegum pops up. There goes some wheels from him as Indigo goes in the air and is able to get back on his wheels. And as we're talking about wheels, Jimbrony appears to have lost a few of them there. Great driving from Sizzle as he maneuvered Indigo right into the underbelly of Jimbrony while it was stuck on its back. It was able to get a few wheels, and you can see that that weapon seems to be pretty tarnished, and those wheels and mobility are also pretty messed up as well on Jimbrony. So Indigo kind of controlling this fight. I know they've been in the air a lot, which is, it's hard to say someone's controlled when they've been flying all over the place. But as far as the damage is gone, he's driven well. And now Battlebot's trying to bait Sizzle and driving his bot into the box, but I think he got stuck on it. And the referee's going to start counting him down, and he's able to get off of it, and the fight will continue. But you see there's a little bit of chess being played as they go in the air again, and both of them land back in the arena, both of them back on their wheels. We will continue on with this fight, but you can see both the drivers are trying to use a bit of strategy here, especially when their weapons get destroyed like this. They got to try to use the arena hazards to their advantage. Battlebot tried to do it there, but wasn't able to pull it off and almost got himself counted out. As we near the 30 seconds left mark in this match, we're almost to its conclusion. Will this one go to a judge's decision, or will Sizzle be able to drive Indigo to a victory in this one? We'll see what happens here as he's going pretty aggressive. Goes off the ballast spinner, off the side of the wall. Manages to stay in the arena. And now Battlebot dangerously close as Jimbrony's up in the air. He's out with 17 seconds left to go in the match. He gets knocked out of the arena by an arena hazard. And Sizzle will take Game 2 and now has an opportunity to sweep out the much higher seeded Jimbrony. It's now time for Game 3, as ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the birth of an RBCS star. Indigo is quickly becoming a fan favorite. His driving abilities, his bot as a whole, it looks sick. It gets the job done, has an opportunity to sweep out a much higher seeded opponent coming into this matchup. Jimbrony was the 3rd seed in this tournament, and Indigo was the 12th. So let's see if he can get the job done here in Game 3. But also Jimbrony, once again, he's experienced. He's been in these situations before. Can he battle back and bring himself back into the series? That's what we're going to see here as he backflips over Indigo. I know that wasn't intentional, but that looked extremely cool. Some cool driving in the arena right now from Battlebot driving Jimbrony. But right now, he seems to be on the back foot early on. He's taking the majority of the damage, and Indigo controlling the fight like he's done the last few times. He may be a rookie in RBCS, and honestly, kind of a rookie in Embed as well. Only has 4 fights registered in that, posting a 1-3 record in Old Battlebot. But coming into this one, I really thought Jimbrony was going to be able to control it with his driving style and his experience, but Indigo has done an incredible job flipping this match on its head and just doing all the right things. Opportunity to get to the backside here, opportunity for wheels, getting underneath, gets the internals, rips out a bunch of blocks, and Indigo taking a huge advantage here with a minute 50 left to go in this fight. More blocks go flying off. That was part of the weapon, and Jimbrony is witnessing its tournament hopes kind of drizzling away here as he may be going down to the loser's bracket in a match I think everybody expected him to win. But Indigo not going to let up now. Even though he has his opponent crippled, he's going to go full aggression, learning from somebody else that he used to learn how to build BattleBots from. That's the way they used to drive, full aggression. He's showing it here as he is not laid off in the slightest from Jimbrony here in Game 3 as they go off each other, off the ballast spinner, and he's able to stay in the arena just by the skin of his teeth. I'm not sure how he still went after that one. That was a huge hit off of the drum spinner here in the arena as he goes in on Jimbrony again, is able to throw the bot in the air. Sizzle driving Indigo so well right now. Opportunity in the air, on the edge of the roof, off the wall. I don't know what I said roo or something like that. But off the edge of the wall, and Jimbrony able to stay in once again. And in comes Azul, looking to do damage here as a mini-bot. Takes a few blocks off. Now Indigo back on him. The little bit of a wombo combo from Azul and from Indigo. And now he throws him off of the drum spinner, able to stay in the arena, flips around in the air, does a little pirouette. Something I'm really liking right now from Sizzle is, you know, the way he's driving, he uses his main bot here to grind down on Jimbrony, but if he ever feels like it's going to be a weird hit, he sends in the mini bot to take care of the action. Like right now, mini bot just sitting there spinning. As soon as he needs it, he can always activate it, but it looks like he's not going to need it. With 22 seconds left to go here in regulation, he is just torn apart Jimbrony, and while it's still able to drive, no weapon left on there. Only thing left is the self-rider, and yeah, he's crab walking as well. There's no way he's winning this judge's decision. As 10 seconds are left in the match, 9, the referee's going to count us down, bring us 7, to a judge's decision, 6, and it looks like Sizzle 5, and Indigo 4, is going to move on to the 3, second round of 2, RBCS. 1. Let's get to the judge's decision. Well, it looks like the judges have made their final decision, and by unanimous decision, Indigo is moving on to the next round of RBCS, and Jimbrony will head down to the losers. Congratulations to Sizzle and Indigo, and of course Azul. They'll be moving on to round 2 of RBCS for a even bigger matchup.